Hello everyone, I'm No More Worlds, and welcome back to Age of Wonders. And we're here, this little campaign on day 7, turn 7, as the Reptilian Diplomats. And as you may remember last time, if you joined me, Reptilian Diplomats are a high imperialist society. They enjoy hoarding wealth and colonizing, and anyway, thanks. We're gonna continue our little campaign here. We've just cleared out this bandit encampment down below, which would have been a threat to us later on. Army's moderately injured. Not gonna be able to move with them at the moment. There's nothing we can afford to build in our city, and we are creating another unit, producing another unit, so that's fine. We're working on getting this NPC set up. What we do want to do is send out our scout next turn, just to explore more of the map. There does seem to be quite a bit more continent down this way, so you come out here, and then we're going to put you on auto explore, and you. It's a risky battle, but we've won this battle before. Can we just auto-combat and not take any losses? Alright, we didn't lose anyone, so that's fine. You don't want to go through with... Oh, there's a wyvern there. I'm going to move north, just to heal up and then take out these guys down below. We should probably wipe out some of this to the right as well. There's another encampment up ahead, probably the undead. That needs to be taken care of right away. So, Faithful Whisper, sustained city spell. Allegiance with target free city is increased by 30% faster. That's our research that we just completed. It's a new spell we can use, and I think we'll use it shortly. Warding Blessing. Bolster resistance. Resistances are usually spell damages, in non-physical damage. So, that would be good to give to our units as a heal, an Inner Awakening, and we can awaken units inside of a hex, and if we do it again, they become strengthened instead. And just to remind you, if this stays open, Awakened is +4 spirit damage on base attacks and activates any dormant traits, which we might not know about. Let's do that, and that sounds pretty interesting. Our ruler's leveled up. So we got the tail smack last time. You can get a Dragon Breath attack in a cone and a Dragon Breath attack in a line. A Roar that gives all our units strength and would be pretty nice. He does govern a city. He governs our capital because he is our leader. Remember, we're worshipping this giant reptilian dragon. So, that wouldn't be terrible. Increase our stability. I think just giving him more resistance and more health might be nice. Confirm that skill point in the meantime. Every 4th, 8th, 12th, and 16th level, which I thought was 5th, 10th, 15th, and 20th, you get one of these hero skills, and they're randomized each time they pop up, and they give you a special ability. I wonder if there's any new ones thanks to the DLC. But we're going to start moving our way up north, because I want to take care of that before it erupts. And by the time that happens, we'll be able to get a new soldier. We can get a new Empire skill, which means we'll get another Whispering Stone. I do want to do that. And actually, I want to cast this new spell we have. I don't think it will be ready until next turn, but we'll cast it on top of a person we're working on up here. It looks like this is their army of possibly summoned beasts. Not sure where it came from, but the NPC armies can do whatever they want. He's still exploring. He's going to start exploring down there, and we can just end our turn. We have not grown yet, to my knowledge. When we do, we'll take this pasture. How far away is this? Oh man, we have 2 pastures next to each other. Neither of which is occupied by an army. There's just a treasure occupied here. So, Faithful Whisper. or we'll put that on Silrinra. This will help grant some faster allegiance. And if we need to, we'll cast it again. I don't know if there's a sustained cost to that. Yes, there's a spell upkeep. That's fine, we can stop if we need to, but the faster we can vassalize them, the better, because they will become our next city. Ideally, I'd want them to move this way. Once we get another city, we will increase our hero cap, which means we can get an additional hero. Quite possibly him. Probably leaving an army right here. That's good news. That's good news. Move our main army upwards to the north and just continue. We haven't really found anyone else, any new NPCs. Definitely exploring around as quickly as we can. Alright, we've created a defender, and I'm just going to... If I wanted to get here, let's go to the gold mine, and that's where you can rest, because that'll give you time to recuperate some of your losses. Though we do have a spell that heals. I don't think we're going to need it. We right now have 3 melee guys with shields. These are our Dawn defenders. We have a Sun Priest who can heal and also cast magic, specifically to target. And then we have 1 Dusk Hunter, which is a bow unit, and a very large dragon, so that is fine. We can cast another spell if we wanted to. We can't cast this because there's no targets for it at the moment. Let's keep moving. See if we can find anything interesting. I have not seen any borders pop up. Maybe there. That might just be a mountain, though. These might all just be mountains. Favorite daughter. As soon as negotiations concluded for the day, Magistrate Seshmon Paradium of Silinra requests advice concerning his useless youngest daughter. Sarya is unlike her older sister. Now she walks with wizards and halflings, true paragon of bravery and courage. Now she walks with wizards and halflings, true paragon, whereas my youngest hides in damp caves and shoots arrows from cover like a coward. All the while she thinks herself as lordly as a queen of old. My people favor her even while I do not, and now she desires to prove her quality. I seek your counsel. So I have a ring of flanking, apparently. It's probably in my horde, which is generating me wealth. It grants me the trait Flanker, which, when I flank, I deal 25% extra damage. I should probably put that on my character. So I can give it to him, claim its curse, send him off to destroy it. I can train her and stop drafting for 6 turns, and she'll be added to my recruitment pool. And she is a crossbow user. And then I could say your daughter's fine. Here, I'll give the ring up. So I'm going to have plenty of artifacts, I feel like. So we've required haste berries. These are all special magical materials. They give us various bonuses. Haste berries here. It takes less time to found cities, migrate cities, or absorb them. When you get all of these, you get some sort of Imperial Essence bonus. It's 10 plus Imperium. Same for these magic liquid ones or these ores. We're getting it because we are now vassalized, I assume. They've become our bonded vassal. So that's good. We have a new Empire skill. I'm going to take that. That's, they give us 10 extra gold in tribute, which just, increases the amount of gold we make per turn. That's always good. We've gotten Awakened Inner Radiance, so that's fine. What else can we take? Let's research the Chaplain. Well, just a pure healer unit we can have. Everyone is healed up in this army, so let's just start heading north. Now, right here on the map, at the Lucid Forest, this here is a questing site. And if you control the little tile this is on, if you have a city next to it, and you clear it out, you gain a bonus from it, which is +2 magic per turn per conduit. We've not built a conduit yet because we don't have anything that can build on. Need like these mana crystals, or perhaps these flowers, astral dew. You need something like that to be able to build a conduit, but if you've got quite a few of them, which you might be able to with this here, and really it's not that many. You get a +2 mana bonus. You also gain the ability, an Astral Keeper, which is a unit you can recruit at the Rally of Lieges, which is an event that will pop up here. I get units from my vassal as well, although it's not going to matter too much because they won't be able to recruit anything too different from what I have. So, you know, there's different bonuses for all these little questing sites. I don't know if I've seen another one on the map quite yet. Okay, there's the Cursed Keep down here. So far, it's just those two, huh? Alright, keep moving. It's going to be 3 turns before we get there, and there's not really much we can do in the meantime. Meeting Brillantium. Majestate Grace Diama, Free City of Brillantium. There are also reptilian diplomats. Did I accidentally make everyone reptilian diplomats? Well, you're getting a Whispering Stone, but they've been discovered by another faction. That's what this right here means, and they're competing with me to vassalize them, which is good because I can just get a Faithful Whispers ready and snipe that out from underneath them. Go ahead and end turn here. I was kind of hoping to get a vassal city of another race. Yes, so it's just warning me that another ruler has started negotiating with them. That's fine. Just go ahead and launch that. Cost me some mana, but I don't particularly care, because that will give me a boost per turn to outpace them. If I wanted to, I could spend some Imperium to boost it up faster, but we're not that worried quite yet. We'll see how things go. All right, let's keep moving towards this haunted graveyard. There's another one down south, I noticed. All right, we met our first NPC faction. Hail, exalted Basilisk Gloriana. Allow me to introduce myself. I am King Decimus, the Unwavering. Many god dear make war. I aim to make peace. All right, they are Order Affinity, and they are a Nature Affinity. It's their magic schools they dwell, and they are Atoning Toadmen, feudal, chosen uniters, and experienced seafarers. All right, we'll send them a gift. Be on their good side. This reminds me, though, I have money now, so I can start building things, and I really should in my capital. They're down here. That's probably who I'm competing for. Yeah, it is. I'm going to go ahead and boost the allegiance. I need to beat them. They might have the same spell I have. They might be casting it. Okay, I can expand this if I wanted to, but I don't necessarily know if I want to quite yet. Why don't we just build a core, a little bit of fishery. Get a harbor ready, that will let us get things out to sea. And if we can build something, Town Hall number 2, I think this will expand out how far we can claim items or territories. After that, we'll just get shipyard, storehouses, and a convent, because we do have some pretty good stability going on still. This will decrease slowly over time as the city grows, and we will grow pretty quickly. 6 more, or just 2 more turns, I guess, until we grow to the next population increase. I might sit on those just to wait until I can expand outwards towards things I want, because these pastures are good province improvements, and just getting a massive capital city would be quite nice. Alright, we have greatly surpassed them. That's fine. We might generate a grievance with this faction if we steal this negotiation out from under them, but I'm okay with that, because we can always try to pull things over later. Now, we've researched enough in the current tome that we have that we can open up a new tome. And I see this is actually quite new. This is a mixed tome of evolution, which is chaos and nature. They didn't have this when the game first came out. I don't know if there's another one. That is the only one. All right, so this is not modded. That is just in the game. We've already gone pretty heavy into light. I think it would be a good idea if we go into some of the materium as well. So if we do this, Tome of Rock, Gargoyles, not a huge fan of that, but Tome of Enchantment, we can summon some golems. We can give shield units in our army more resistance and defense. We can make ranged units more powerful, skirmishers more powerful. can make our cities more productive, and we can give everyone a melee bonus. There's a 90% chance of inflicting centered defense, reducing an enemy's defense. Yeah, that's all great. So I think we'll start going into some Materium as well. If we were going for a magic victory, you would really want to focus on one school.
And magical prowess. Enhance weaponry, tools.
I want the copper golems. They're just cool. But I know the devs want to change how the magic victory works soon. Alright, this is a pretty weak army, so I'm not terribly worried. We already got the new research going. Evil presence in this land, that's fine. Hopefully they don't spawn a new army to attack me, because I just want to go straight up against them. Alright, Free City can be integrated. Good news. So if I wanted to integrate them, it would cost me Imperium, but this would make them my city. I'm not against that idea. I think taking them and keeping this vassal down here would not be too bad of an idea. Where are my scouts? There's one there, there's one here, there's one here. Hopefully he is going. Okay, good. He's going to the east up in this direction. I need to get Seafaring, which is in this generalized tree for, it's not related to one of the schools of magic. Yeah, we'll go with basic Seafaring. And we can annex another province. I think we're going to wait on that. Spells ready to cast. We need to do that. And we've already taken care of this. So we won't integrate them just yet. We make 40 a turn of Imperium. It's quite a low currency, but there are ways to boost it. So we just need to save up for 6 more turns. What was it? 240? Yeah, okay. It's not that too far away. We don't spend it, but we are probably going to get pop-ups to spend it from time to time up there. And they've gained a new unit. It's one of the dire penguins, I think. Yep. So let's just go in, fight this, and see how we do. We have a dragon on our side. We're not auto-combating it because I don't trust the AI. A lot of flying units, which means they will be able to move around. But less so if my dragon is in the way. And for some reason, these guys are all in a graveyard. Now, what I'm going to suggest is we just get our shield wall active right away. Want to move them all together so they can create a good shield wall straight ahead. Gonna move him here, or rather her here. Remember, we have that new tail swipe attack. We still have our beginning breath attack. If we wanted to, we could. I think we're out of range, yeah. Alright, we're just gonna size up for now. Just keep moving. Can't cast a spell on the first turn, that is fine, so we're just gonna defend with everyone in case they try anything. And we'll end this turn here. Alright, what I want to do now is we go here, here, we have nice shield wall formation, and we can enter a defensive shield wall. You can enter a defensive shield wall, you can enter a defensive shield wall. I think with what are these things? Wyvern fledglings. All right. I'm gonna move my dragon up here. Make sure he's facing this way, and we're just gonna take a quick shot at these guys. This magic wand we have. Move up my chaplain to here. And I want to... We have an awakening spell, don't we? Yep. Remember, it hits a radius. I want my melee units awakened first. Why don't you go ahead and double awaken them? Oh, nope, you can't be affected. That's fine. If that's the case, why don't you start taking out these guys? Looks like the dire penguins are the most immune, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out these worms a little bit. We'll focus fire on them with our 2 ranged units. And we'll end the turn there. Alright, good. These guys are not going to try to sneak around. These guys are trying to sneak around. And this is exactly what I thought was going to happen with the flyers. They will swoop over my units. But we are in a very defensive location. Alright, that was a very light tap. What we're going to do now is use this damage spell we have, and we're going to just try to damage these guys as much as possible. I believe my dragon can do a massive amount of damage to these guys. We're going to delay with our shield units. We can hold the line. We can... Oh man, we can really hit back, actually. The thing is, if we attack with them, they won't be defended for the next round. And I want them to be defended. It looks like our ranged units can kill these guys. Which is good. In the meantime, that means we can probably do a significant amount of damage. So 16, 18, 18... Oh, we can do 18 to these guys up here, which is what we're going to do. We just flanked them. That's fine. Alright, they're really picking at our line. Might have killed those flyers, though. No, we didn't. Okay, now they're attacking from behind. They're flanking. So we have to take these guys out. I can flank. We'll just destroy them. Time now. There you go, buddy. We can kill these guys. Very hard to see these crows, but there are crows right here behind the semi-flying dragons. Okay, we've just gotten high morale from how much damage we've done. Oh, we can kill the wyverns right away. I want to do is hit these guys, but they're in very good cover, so we're gonna shoot the dire penguins instead. Just weaken them. We're going to mend this unit that's quite injured. We go toe to... Oh man, if we go toe to toe with them, we'll do a significant amount of damage, which is what we're going to do. So even if they attack us, I mean, they'll do more damage, but they're going to be so worn down from casualties that it doesn't really matter. And we'll go ahead and Wrath of the Faithful these guys. We probably won't be able to cast another spell from now on just because we're out of combat casting power. That is fine. We don't need too many more spells. Okay, they're going in for melee. It's not great. We cannot disengage without taking damage here. That is fine. What I want to do is... I can move here with these guys, kill them. Okay. Thought I could kill them. That's fine, we can kill them this turn. We can flank them, these guys. Which is excellent. We're not going to be able to do much with them. We can't fly here. And that will hit them. There's no way we can use our Dragon Breath spell, but we can hit them with our magic wand. Now, if we try to disengage, they have a chance to hit us, but that's fine. We can shoot them back. And now, shoot them with the archers, who I thought I'd already used, but I hadn't. So we've collected the Circlet of Mind Protection. Grants control, loss immunity, so we cannot become berserked or lose control. As well as the Phase Cloak. Which is amazing because it lets the hero teleport. Is this headgear? Yes, I don't think I could wear any of this. I'm gonna take reward. I'm almost certain I can't wear any of this. No ray, yeah. I can't, but it's all inside of our board. So that, see, because of the things we took on early on, with Dragon Horde, which we gained from Dragon Lord, and with the Materium faction power at the beginning, we're gaining both gold and mana from this each turn by just gaining more and more items, which is what makes us a pretty good collector. But we've cleared out another little infestation. That is fine. And we've met another faction. These guys are Materium, Nature, just kind of opposite, to be honest, and Astral, which is very magic-based. And they're Underground Disciples, which means they're industrious, fabled hunters that looks like they are mole people led by some sort of mechanical, floating, somewhat undressed woman. That's fine. I don't know why they don't like us as much. Our alignment's pretty good. It's because we just met, and they think we're a bit of a threat. That's fine. We'll give them a gold bonus to make sure we're on their good side. We'll just end turn there. Oh, my dragon. I selected him separately. That's fine. Everyone can go separate. I want everyone back in the capital again, because we're going to go down south and find that additional infestation, which actually shouldn't matter too much to us, just because I think it is right on the border with our friend here. So they're building quite a bit of outposts, and I'm fine with that. They can build their outposts. Okay, we met Cruel Blight Lord. I believe they're rat people, they are fiendish rodents, they are heavily chaos-based. Revolutionary diplomat, likes empires with multiple races, likes empires with vassals. Which means he probably likes that I have vassals, but because of our alignment, it's such a clash. I'm probably going to be That's fine, we're going to be friendly with them. Harbingers of Misfortune. This is a quest line that will usually pop up for everyone in the first few turns. We have go hunt down some corrupt souls. We'll take care of the panic souls. They are over here. This means we should probably link our armies together again. And we're going to go ahead and take care of these guys. Now learned how to summon a copper golem, which is a summonable unit we can just make. Which, I mean, we don't have anything defending our capital right now. I'm not too worried about being attacked, but in a pinch we can get some of these guys. They're polearm based, and there are much stronger golems we can summon later on. These might be some good throwaway frontline troops. Let's get a new research. Ward Blessing. Grants non-high units Dormant Guardian if a polearm, Dormant. These are all the dormant abilities that have. I think Ward Blessing is fine. So we've upgraded how far we can go now, which is excellent because we're going to get a pasture right here. And I think next turn we can get this gold mine too. Increasing our gold income because again we want more gold. And we have a new rally starting right now. This is the Rally of Lieges. Our vassal is giving us access to all these troops. They are the troops we can get ourselves. But I think it's cheaper. We get them from here. It's a little cheaper. So we might want to do that. Now that we're at level 2 city, we have access to Daylight Spears, which is a polearm unit, a little stronger. Not too bad. And Chaplains. I'm not going to worry about that. How much to cast a golem and what's the upkeep? So it's 8 mana per golem. Upkeep is not bad, and you can see roughly what their abilities are. They're elemental, they're immune to bleeding, poison, diseased. Just a general, like, good, quick unit to have, but there are much more powerful golems later on. Now that we're a level 2 city as well, we have some cool little new buildings we can get. And I want the Light Forge at some point, and I do want the Fishmonger, and I do want the Market. I mean, I really want everything. Our stability is dropping pretty quickly. Let's just wait for our production to be done. Because we do want that tavern, and I think Bathhouse comes afterwards to up our stability. We definitely want more stability. It goes well with our convent, which is here. He turns until there, 1 turn after this, that's fine. Friendship was declared between us and the Toad people. Excellent. We can pronounce as well, but it does cost us money, so I'm fine with that. We have a pact of loyalty with these guys, absolutely destroying these other people competing for their favor. We were insulted by these horrible rat people. I'm fine with that. I don't quite know where they are on the map, but we have encountered them. Oh, and there is another quest item here. This is his army, I think. Right? Nope, this is her army. Well, I don't quite know where they are, but it's fine. There is another little infestation over here we can deal with after we're done with this Corrupted Soul quest. So we'll go ahead and do that. Right now I'm just setting up Imperium until we can integrate that vassal up. So we really don't need that many vassals. Auto discarded. Materium, Nature, and a bit of Chaos. He is a solitary isolationist, like single race empires. Likes empires without relationships with free cities. I'm sure he just dislikes that. But we'll send him some money. There's no sense in not being friendly with everyone right now. Shipyard has been produced, which means we'll be able to start producing ships if we wanted to. We've acquired Arcanium ore. Either this... Yeah, okay, so our northern vassal took care of that. Once we integrate them, that'll be fine. Gold veins, plenty of that. We have a spider. I don't think we get inherit their armies, but we will inherit their hero. If we wanted to, we could take military engineering from Materium, but I don't want that. I'd really much rather have this, but I think it will be quite a few turns, 5, until we can get that. Alright, let's do this quest real quickly. We're still a little injured. Bounty forever brings me the head of the Corrupted Soul. So if we pay, we won't deal with too much of a morale debuff. But I don't usually care for that, because we can probably auto-combat this pretty easily without losing anyone. Yep. And so now that we've done this little quest, our people are more happy, and victory proves their Brazilian diplomats are true warriors, will give us better unit production. If we say we should use this opportunity to build better defenses, it will give us more production in Dondel, which is our capital, which I might say, or we can get free Imperium. And since Imperium's harder to get, let's get that right now. And since we have that, next turn we'll be able to integrate this vassal up north. And we've leveled up again, and we can get our free skill up here. This will increase our critical hit chance and also our mana upkeep. That's interesting. So have they changed this completely, or is this just dragon based? It's before there used to be different spells and skills that can be used here. Increasing critical hit chance and getting 2 defense, just flat defense, would be really good. Order would give us more status resistance, which is separate from this resistance. It's this down here, which prevents us from being blinded or put to sleep or all kinds of things. I think each of these will give us another point, so we should probably focus on either Materium or Light. And I quite like the idea of getting an Order aspect. Makes us glow. That's nice. Were we glowing like this before? Maybe we were. Again, no new items. That is fine. Now, what do we want? Get straight defense. I don't want that. I want it to pop up with what it's supposed to be. There we go. So defense would just give us +1 to defense, plus to evasion, and we can unlock the 2nd level. Fighting is just straight 10% damage. Sprint, Sundering Strikes. They're all pretty good, but I think we should continue down the Dragon Tree. Just increase our health wouldn't be too bad. Range breath that deals damage to all units in a 1x radius. And I think it's ranged as well. It's a common attack, and it also forces condemned on everyone. I think we'll take that breath attack. Confirm that. Perfect. So we can go ahead and take this army down south, and next turn we will integrate these vassals. Now that we unlock seafaring, our scouts will cross the sea as well, which would be very useful to find out, because this is a continent-based map. There's water all around. We should be able to find other people on other continents. We've unlocked Warded Blessing. I think we're going to take Awakened Tools, though it does reduce our city's stability, and it's actually quite an issue right now. Both Staves of Mending, because this will upgrade units in our army. We're about to vassalize that contested city down south. That's fine. We can integrate this vassal. We've gotten so high in relationship with this vassal that they returned the Whispering Stone to us, and these guys declared a friendship with us. That is absolutely fine. I'm going to go ahead and integrate them. Silin-Ra joins your empire. The reptilian democrats of Silin-Ra have accepted you as their exalted basilisk. Welcome a new age under your governance. Instructed how to govern itself. We're just going to welcome them. That is fine. And we do get to keep this new hero, which is excellent. So you can see our heroes tab up here. We have room 2 out of 2. And we can actually see what this hero is. We want him to be the governor. He gives us a bonus of gold and production to the city. Not too bad. We can figure out what we're going to build here as well. I think it's just good to get actually a convent first, just because there's such a high stability here. We'll get a light forge because it's boosted, and then a library. And what kind of hero are you, sir? We can go in here, inspect him. He seems to be a warrior, and he looks absolutely terrible. So one of the nice things about Age of Wonders 4 is if we want to, we can at any point. He has a barbed shield, mask precision, leather armor. We can give him the phase cloak if we want to teleport. We can give him a helmet, which I think would be just better in general. This is a rarer tier 2 item. This is also a tier 2 item. But I don't think he needs accuracy because this is not for... This is a ranged attack thing, isn't it? He's the Barb Shield, which means he has defense against non-flanking attacks, and melee attackers have a 30% chance of bleeding if they strike him, which is fine. Ring of the Inspiring Killer. This unit grants 7 the morale bonus when he kills something. Absolutely fine. And he has a little cloud in a bottle, so he can push units away if you wanted to. His weapon's an axe and a shield. But one of the good things about Age of Wonders 4 is if we wanted to, he looks like a dork. He's a warrior. We should give him a nice outfit of armor, I think. Number 1's not too bad. Yeah, that's a bit more like it. And for helmets, for an actual helmet, shrink his head down considerably. Halo right now, I think we should just give him a little. Well, I think otherwise that's pretty okay. Yeah, now he looks much more like a fighter. But I don't think we need this. I think we'll give him the visor of Farsight. And if we want to, we can start setting up a new army here. I don't know how much I want to expend on that at the moment. But we should probably start leveling him up, because I think... Oh, he's level 6. He actually out-levels us. He's been busy. But alright, I think this is a good calling point. We've gotten our second city. We didn't have to build it. If we wanted to, we could do that with any of our heroes. Scouts are able to as well, I believe. I might want to lock down one of these areas, or maybe far over here. To be a very good mana generating city. So this might be my next goal. It's a little close to these guys, so it's still quite far. And it gives us this whole valley to ourselves, and as long as it connects together with our capital city, they will get plenty of bonuses. Actually, if we look up north, we can see where, oh, this is where our enemy is, I think. He is in green. Earl Brightlord, or Blightlord, is just over these waters. So it might behoove us to keep a little standing army here. I think this is still a level 1 city, so we might go ahead and upgrade that after all these things are finished building. But I've been No More Worlds. Thanks so much for joining me, and goodbye for now.